and welcome to another edition of 4-Episode Opinions, where I take a look at the first 4 episodes of any TV series that sparks my interest, watch the first 4 episodes, and then decide whether or not I should continue it or not. And tonight, I have taken a look at the first 4 episodes of the popular HBO original series, The Sopranos. Now, The Sopranos, for those that may not know, is one of HBO's most popular premium channel original series. Right next to Oz, it was one of the series to kick off the premium channel and to get people to subscribe to the network. Pretty much, The Sopranos made HBO. It brought its popularity into households everywhere, and still, to this very day, they continue to make some of the most popular TV shows, whether it be comedies or dramas or variety. Pretty much, HBO was the one that crowned it and called it home. And it's also one of the most subscribed premium channels in all of the US, so that's a plus. But anyways, here's a little bit of the story. The story is about Tony Soprano, who is in this situation, whether it be somebody murdering his crew or a situation with his family. Pretty much The Sopranos is a tale of a guy who suffers from, at least in the first season from what I see, I don't know if it happens in the future because, again, 4 episodes, is that he's dealing with anxiety. And he's taken a couple of meds to help cool him down. But especially with the stress level that is caused by his family and along with his members, he just can't get over the fact that they just keep ticking him off and everything like that. The big question of the whole show is, what's it like down the line? Because, again, the only thing I knew about The Sopranos before anything else really was the talk about the controversial ending to The Sopranos. And I knew about that before I even heard of the actual series or watched a few couple of programmings that talk about the show, and I'm like, this could be interesting. Why not? Let's take a look. But pretty much The Sopranos is kind of like, imagine Godfather kinda mixed in with Ray Donovan. I think in particular, like, maybe one half of Godfather Part 2. It's really hard to narrow it down, but it's one of those Godfather movies. But yeah, Tony Soprano, he's all over the place, he's a crime boss, but he disguises his purposive crime work as being a waste management consultant. Which, clever, but I don't think it's gonna last long, because what kind of waste management consultant would live in a fancy mansion like that? At best you could get like some sort of like probably $500,000 house, and that'd be it. Then again, we will never know. But the show takes place in the state of New Jersey, although you see the opening credits and it shows a couple of shots of New York before entering New Jersey. But I like the setting either way of it being entirely inside New Jersey. That, is pretty clever. I like that, to say the very least. Now, the actor who plays Tony Soprano does, surprisingly, a really excellent job at his character. Originally, proposedly, the creator of the show was going to make this into a movie, but HBO, after some talking, just decided, yeah, let's make this a TV show. And essentially, from that point, that's where The Sopranos came to be when it came to television. But in general, everybody does their acting to a, a whole par, like almost hole in one. I like it, and even there are a few moments where cleverly Tony Soprano would talk with a psychiatrist and sort of kind of disguise his gang work with, again, what he said for his family as being a waste management consultant, if that's even the right title. So, outside of it being the most popular premium channel, like receiving a certified fresh 97-98% on Rotten Tomatoes, as well as an almost 10 stars on IMDb, where would I say about The Sopranos? Is it worth the praise that it gets? Is it worth continuing forward and proceeding to see how the rest of the series plays out? Honestly, I'd say yes. Simply yes. The Sopranos is a popular HBO original series. Before you had Game of Thrones, you had The Sopranos. And if you're a person who practically watched HBO to heaven and above, pretty much The Sopranos definitely crawled people into its arms, gave it a home, and said, "Guess what, suckers? You're in our home of Warner Brothers movies and Universal and DreamWorks and all these other movies that's part of our network. Welcome to the family." That's pretty much what The Sopranos did for HBO. But yeah, worth continuing The Sopranos HBO series. All of it's available on demand, but also if you don't have HBO but you have Amazon Prime, you're in good hands, because you can view all of the episodes, at least as of now. I don't know when it's going to expire, but you can view all of the episodes of The Sopranos as of now as part of your Amazon Prime service, because Prime Video comes with almost everything, really. But anyways, the one extra thing I have to say before I go and end this video is, if I'm going to have one thing stuck in my mind, it has to be that theme song. Like, it is so catchy. I mean, it's catchy from beginning to end, and even that logo where it winds up showing the logo, and you see just this gun in there to fill in one of the words, which I think is the P or the R. Well, you hear this song where it's, get yourself a gun, or something like that. Like, it is catchy as ever. Like, I will never stop singing that song until the end of the show, really. But yeah, The Sopranos, I am going to continue watching this show until I get done, and then move on to the next one. Although it's that final season that I will be interested in looking forward to. But with that in mind, HBO's The Sopranos. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? Or in general, at least for this moment being, while we're on the subject of HBO, what is your favorite show broadcasting on HBO? You can't count Sesame Street or any of those, because that was PBS before HBO bought them. But it can be anything off of the HBO series catalog. It's just, it has to count as the series. Whatever your thoughts are, comment below and let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, well, just click around here if you're willing to survive the war, if you want to see more. And as always, I'm the Fur Guy, and I will see you guys for the next 4-episode opinions if I can remember to do more of these. But anyways, bye!